Okay, so you made a mistake. Who hasn't? I've certainly made a few. When I did, I'd always feel this tsunami-like wave of self-doubt, self-hatred crash into me as if whatever I'd just cocked up was going to brand me for the rest of my life as being careless, inadequate, stupid, and just not good enough. Looking at you now, I'm guessing you're probably at the stage where you feel like the mistake you've just made has torn your life to shreds and left you standing in the wreckage. That's what I used to think. Until one day, I made the best mistake of my life. I had an interview for a position in the city. Proper job. Polished, respectable, good money. The kind of job that makes relatives nod approvingly when you get together at Christmas. Then it happened. One careless glance at the wrong board, one ridiculous assumption, and instead of arriving at the birth of a new life I thought I wanted, I ended up at the end of the line, in a town I'd never heard of. I just stood there on the platform, numb, confused. I was furious at the station, at the timetable, at the train, but mostly at myself. I called HR, of course. The interview would not be rescheduled. There was a bookshop near the station. Quiet, empty. I went in, mostly to hide from the world and my mistake. Behind the counter was a woman, stacking second-hand novels in uneven towers, muttering to herself about customers who bend their spines. She looked up, and she asked me if I needed any help. For some reason, probably because I needed to unload, I told her the truth. Every embarrassing detail. She laughed. Not cruelly, kindly. She offered me a cup of tea. We talked for an hour, and then 3. A week later, I went back. A month later, I was helping out in the shop. A year later, we stopped calling it her shop. We started calling it ours. That was 8 years ago. So yes, I made a mistake. And yes, like you, I thought my world had ended. But not every mistake is a self-made tragedy. Some of them are invitations to walk down a different path. A path you didn't see, didn't want, and didn't know that you needed. Now, how about a cup of tea? And maybe a good book?